Next biggest thing we did recently was the compost. We started this one. It was taking us a while to get it going. We're struggling with it. It was frustrating us, and then all of a sudden one day we realized we live in Arizona. And the biggest thing with a compost is it needs to stay moist. Not overly wet, but it definitely needs moisture. So we had to keep watering it every day and thoroughly saturate it. Once we did that, the whole thing kicked. That thing is at least 120 degrees, if not more. It's creating the white biochar stuff that it's supposed to make.
Biochar. I don't know what the proper terminology is,
I don't know
but
what
it's
the
doing
proper
what it's supposed to
terminology
do.
is. Yeah.
It's creating that little white
The
film in
heat.
there.
Absolutely, yep.
So on the outside is obviously it's cool. There's
some bougainvillea
there's
stuff
some sharp
in there.
stuff in there. You got to be careful.
Bougainvillea's got some thorns that'll stab you to death.
But on the inside, it's definitely hot.
Definitely hot.
It's hot. So.
And it smells like delicious dirt.
Yeah, it's got that, not ammonia, but it's
It's an earthy.
It's a clean dirt. I don't know if you've been around dirt, you'll know it smells like very good clean dirt, and it's we love it. The smell of the clean dirt.
So this one we started right around the time we finished building the greenhouse. So it's about 2.5 weeks old. That's got going. Day before yesterday we started this one over here.
Yeah. So this one is we just did yesterday, and I don't really want to turn it just because
It's still doing its thing.
It's still new, so. But what I will do is put some of the brown stuff back up on here. And so we've been recycling cardboard because we got a lot of Amazon packages and such, and well,
Good portion of this is from the package that the greenhouse came in.
So what we ended up doing was just cutting it up into little tiny pieces via this guy here.
Cut them up about 3-inch wide slices. Throw it into this guy.
And spit it out.
It makes short work of those. One thing I suggest though with this thing is that it tends to clog fast with the cardboard. So we had a couple of branches and some roots that we dug up when we did the greenhouse. So we'll throw some cardboard in, then we throw a branch in. The thicker wood and the wood chips act as a fiber for the digestive system. Cleans out everything, pops it out, it keeps it going nice and smooth. First time we did this, it was clogging up every 5 minutes. We figured out by throwing actual wood in between the cardboard, definitely made a difference. And it's smooth sailing from there.
Yeah. So we actually considered getting an actual cardboard shredder, but at this point I'm kind of adamant about not getting one because we have this guy. Why should we get one of those when we can rip up cardboard with this?
Yep.
It may take a little bit more time, but it definitely shreds it down to a nice size and usable. I mean, some of these it's obviously thick, but the inside, there's definitely some small chunks. Like
It'll break down pretty quick, yeah.
it actually gets down to like particle size.
Yeah.
So
I mean, you can see, the overspray over here.
yeah,
That's our overspray. Majority of that is about that size.
So yeah, overall I think we're doing all right. We're gonna change a few different things. I think we're gonna switch the towers around. I think a little bit just because. Not saying we're gonna get rid of the towers, but we're gonna change what we put in there. I think overall, just because some of them are just so heavy that I think we're just gonna try to switch whatever we have to let's call it deep water culture, DWC culture, and keep those heads, or just salvage them, or just harvest them all together. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But as of right now, I think we have a whole bunch ready that we want to stick in the tower that are small. They'll all start.
They'll grow again.
They'll start a new chain of growth. I think that these towers were good.
They definitely work better with a smaller cluster type lettuce.
Right. They work better with something that's going to be tighter and not flowing.
Romaine likes to grow out and long.
So
those are the ones that are giving us the most issue.
And those are the ones that are dripping, and we're losing a lot of nutrient water. So with that, I think we're gonna come back to you with a better plan and maybe see where we're at from there. Oh, before we end, we have these t-shirts. This is for a friend of ours, Pat Kennedy. We love you, dude. He recently passed away, and we're doing this in memory of him. There was a 5K virtual walk, and this is for him. Pat Kennedy is an electrician buddy of mine. He's an IBEW member for a very long time. Very, very good hand. Everybody loved him. Great, just a great guy. I mean, overall, I mean, he also raced, and that was his racing number, was 247, because the way he saw it was he was always, and he was definitely that person that was 24/7 all the time, just always, just
if you're working, if you need me, if whatever.
I could be 30 years old, he'd be 50 years old, and he'd be running circles around me. But that's just how he was, that guy. Great guy, and this is for him.
Yep.
Love you, Pat.
Couldn't do the 5K walk, but we did 5K worth of stuff in our yard in his honor.
Love you, Pat.